It's time!
You know what's underrated? The chicken strips.
So what if I don't like peanut butter? Sue me.
That is right, everybody. Bring your subpoenas, bring your lawsuits. Sue me. Get that peanut butter out of here. A very happy Thursday to all of you. Thank you so much for hopping in here. As you can see, there's only one cousin here. It's only going to be one cousin for the night. Kyle is on a well-deserved family vacation with his wife. I believe they are visiting some friends up in the Boston area. But I am not alone tonight. If you guys have seen the thumbnail, which I'm sure you guys have, we have a very special guest, a gentleman who has been on with us numerous times, a company owner that we absolutely love. So let's bring him on, Mr. Grant himself from Beards Dignified. Grant, what is going on, sir?
What's going on? How's it going?
Man, it is going great. I always get excited for Thursdays because they are the best weekday of the week.
Oh yeah.
Man, what's new, man?
A lot is new. I've been working pretty hard to get some stuff out there and get some new scents, and so yeah, I think that's what we got going on.
All right, yeah. And speaking of two new scents, we actually got two of them that we are releasing tonight that I'm very excited to talk about. I'm really excited to hear what Grant has to say about them. But before we begin, let's see who's all in here. We got 16 people rolling deep already. So going from the top, we got Rob, Beard Wiley, Socially Bearded. What's up, Mick? He already with the peanut butter crap in my comments. We got Wiley with the Star Wars crap already too. You guys are coming in strong. A bunch of haters, but I still love you. Andrew, Diablo, Benjamin, what's up with the peanut butter crap? We got Walt, Bald and Bearderful, my boy Donald, Logan, Brian, what's up from Mr. Beers and Banjos? What is going on, everybody? Daniel, the Bearded Apprentice, and of course, we got Vado, and let's see what he has to say. All right. So let's hit that like button like it owes you money. Don't be a bearded Karen. We do not like Karens up in here. So, Russ Young, what's going on, everybody? Camo, what is going on? Let's go ahead and keep it original. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know what you got in beard. I'm anxious to hear what you guys got going on. What are you wearing, Grant?
I am wearing one of the new scents that we're going to release tonight. So I got that in beard. It's hotter than heck here in Kansas City, so I figured it'd be a good scent to wear. Get that summer feeling in there. So
I have a feeling we're wearing the same scent. So, all right. So here's what we got going on for you guys tonight. We have literally a jam-packed episode of Beard's Life and everything in between. I believe this is episode 21. So we've been 21 weeks strong with the channel so far, and we continue to do great every week, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. And I'm already see we got Sublime from Bloombeards. So I'm excited to see that people are starting to get their Bloombeard packages. That was such an awesome stream last week, a great release. And I've been seeing the pictures of everyone's Bloombeard beard mail on Instagram, which is awesome. So let's see what we got here. Yes, and actually, Bavado reminded me I made that, and I always forget to put it up. Dignified Talk 15, of course, will save you 15%. That is an affiliate code. Kyle and myself will get a kickback, and we much appreciate it if you choose to use that code. Benjamin says he honestly can't remember. Shower soon, so the choice has yet to be made. I hear you. Dr. Wolf and Fable. And what's up, Tyson? Faithfully bearded in here. Good to see you. All right. So, like I said, we got a jam-packed episode. We have 2 new scents from Beards Dignified that we are releasing. We are also going to be going over, to the best of our ability, we'll see what time does for us, but we're going to try to hit up each scent that Beards Dignified has to offer. I want to kind of touch on them a little bit, give my initial impression on them. I want to hear Grant's take on some of these scents that, just really sound great. And if we have time, I want to rank them. I want to rank each scent. I have every single scent here that Beards Dignified has to offer. One of the few companies where I can say I truly have every single scent. Of course, Grant plays a big role in that, and it's much appreciated. Grant, how's that sound to you tonight, man?
Sounds awesome. Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Well, so, and of course, you guys, we do have, I believe, 3 giveaways, if I'm not mistaken. And then again, Dignified Talk 15 will save you 15% if you guys choose to make a purchase tonight, which we hope you do. Always love seeing you guys support any companies that we're hosting tonight. And of course, Grant is a very good friend of ours. So always want to see that support go his way. Dude, let's release these scents, man. So you want to talk about what we're both wearing then?
Yeah, we could do it. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Get it started, man.
The first scent is actually our new Ambassador Reserve. Extremely limited. Like last time, it's only 10 bottles. Basically, we took our blend of oils, which is meadow foam, castor, almond, and and avocado. And then we added broccoli seed oil and sunflower seed oil.
What's up, Johnny?
So, and it is a summer scent. And it'll come in this blue-green box, kind of like the beach. You open it up, and you'll get the bottle. And the scent is cool water, coconut, fig, and lime. So it's real summer, but a real like manly scent, all mixed together. So
yeah. So I saw we have a couple people in here who have never tried Beards Dignified yet. Really hoping tonight's the night you give it a go for the first time. Definitely got a lot of stuff to touch on to maybe persuade you to do so. A lot of recent changes that Grant has made with his products. I'll just dive into those while it's on my mind. So for the longest time, Grant was rolling with these 2 monsters. Or with these monster bottles, these 2-ounce bad boys, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're still available, correct?
They are 2 ounces are still available. Yep.
Okay. But he now does have the 1-ounce bottles. So for you guys who are huge collectors like myself, or just have way too many oils, and a 2-ounce just won't do it for you, you now have the chance to get 1-ounce bottles. That's definitely a good way to go. Johnny Grooms, what's going on, man? Aaron Rogers, what's up? I'm trying to catch everybody here. I know a couple people who came in are asking where Kyle's at. Kyle is on a vacation with his wife. I believe they're in Boston and they're visiting some friends. So just one cousin you got tonight. So, but we still have a full packed show. A lot of good stuff. Fear of the Beard, is that a 2-ounce or a 1-ounce within the box?
It is a 2-ounce.
Okay.
That it comes in, but again, I'm only making 10 of them, so I'm not gonna have this scent or this mix of oils. Again, so this is just very limited, like we did last time. So it's very different from the last.
Thanks, E-Rock. Have a great night, my man.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks for popping in. Very different from the last scent. The last scent, as you remember, was very warm, spicy. This one is very different than that. So, and to throw a nice little thing into it for summer, I guess. 2 of the boxes.
Thanks, James. I appreciate you stopping in.
two of the boxes will have this little coin in it.
Mm-hmm.
If you get one of these, you can reach out to me and you'll get a free combo of your choice from the site in any scent. So it could be, our wash and conditioner combo. It could be a butter and oil combo, whatever you want. And I'll send that out to you for free. So that's also a nice little touch that we're doing this time around as well.
Okay. So that's awesome. So if you guys decide to make a purchase, two of you have a chance to also get some free goodies as well. It's kind of like Willy Wonka finding that golden ticket. So like he said, only 10 available. What do we got going on for the price on that?
It's $35.
$35. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So I also have this in beard tonight. The first thing that kind of hits me is, and I told Grant this earlier, was I really got that like suntan lotion type vibe to it. For me, I do get the coconut. That stands out the most to me. But everything else just kind of blends in. This scent lasts. Man, I would say it lasted about 8 hours for me. And it stayed fresh that entire time. I liked the way that it was able to change, a little bit. So the coconut didn't, overpower, which is something that I always worry about when it comes to, scents having the coconut in there. Don't get me wrong, it packs a punch. It's definitely noticeable, but it still allows everything else to kind of take shape, which is great. And then, the presentation with it is just absolutely awesome. I love the summer beach theme box to go with it. Such a great scent, really, especially this time. And Johnny, it is definitely up now.
It is.
Yep. So you can
oils, and it's called Ambassador's Reserve Batch 2. Should be one of the very first ones that you see.
Yep, and I'll post a link right there. Okay. All right. What was I going to say about that? I was going to say something else about it. Oh, talk about how the Ambassador Reserve kind of came about again.
Yeah. So, I mean, for some of you that know, I'm kind of into whiskey and bourbon, and they kind of do like special releases, small batches and that. So I kind of came up with the idea to get my ambassadors together and basically throw out some ideas, like what scents would they like, and do a special release, and also kind of experiment also with the blends of oils as well. Like I said, it has the base oils that I normally use. And then I add something. I think the first time we used ostrich oil. This time around, it's broccoli seed and sunflower oil. So it's kind of, it just came together, and it allows, my ambassadors to be creative as well and throw some ideas out there. And so it's been fun, and collaborating with people. I mean, that's the best part of all this, so.
Awesome. Yep. Yeah. And speaking of ambassadors, we got Mr. Brian himself, Bearded and Winning. If you guys don't know, Brian is actually the one that linked Grant and the cousins up together. So he's really the reason why, this is happening. Every time the cousins do something with Grant and Beards Dignified, it's all because of Brian, and we couldn't be any more thankful. So we got a couple questions in here that I wanted to hit. Aaron, I know you asked this a couple times. Does the 1 ounce oils have an option for dropper tops?
They don't. It's strictly the restrictor. Well, that's kind of weird, but it's only the restrictor. I decided not to do droppers for 1 ounce. So yeah, unfortunately, they do not have that option. Okay. And Paris of the Plains is in stock, so it is on there. It's in there.
What's up, Josh? We got Tony Lorenzo in here. Kyle is on vacation with his family. So it is just one cousin tonight, but we still got a really jam-packed show for you guys. Thank you for bringing everyone together, winning. Yeah, seriously. Brian just absolutely killed it. He literally just slid right into our DMs and was like, man, I got to tell you guys about this company. I'm good friends with the owner. His name's Grant. Really want you to try his stuff. Literally, I think it was like an hour later, Grant started interacting with us. And yeah, it was magic from there.
Yes, yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, and yeah, I couldn't thank you enough. And he's one of my ambassadors. So you know, he loves throwing scent ideas out there, any ideas. So it's kind of awesome. You know, getting that feedback as well. He's always the first one to get some of my you know, lab stuff that I'm like, hey, how's this scent? Like you know, my wife doesn't like it. I love it. What do you think? And so it kind of goes along those lines sometimes.
Yeah, he's got a good feel. And, you know, I'm sure he has, you know, every single scent that that you've made. And, you know, and I still see him on Instagram, still posting, you know, other stuff that he also wears too. So he definitely makes his rounds for sure, but he's got a good nose for these things too. Definitely an awesome ambassador to have. I love Brian. He's definitely awesome. So yeah. Okay, thank you. Just wondering. Okay, yep, awesome, Aaron. All right, man. So we got another scent that we're dropping today. This is another interesting one, and I'm gonna go ahead. Can I get it started on this one?
Yeah, do it.
So the next scent that Grant is dropping is the let me see if I pronounce it right. Esplendido.
Esplendido, yep.
Esplendido, and that is what that bad boy looks like right over there. And man, if you are into a tobacco type scent, this is a scent that I was telling Grant, if we would have just waited maybe a few weeks longer for our top 5 tobacco video that we did not too long ago, this would have been right up there. I'm going to get a quick little smell there. So this is, when it comes to a tobacco smell and adding a good sense of sweetness to it, man, dude, you absolutely nailed it. So it has tobacco, vanilla, pipe tobacco, and cardamom, which that cardamom adds a nice little spice element to it. What I love about it is that I feel like it hits all the elements that a tobacco scent should have. So, you know, a tobacco, I really feel like you should kind of get that earthiness, and then there should be some sort of spice. And then I really always like a tobacco scent that has a good amount of sweetness to it. For me, it was almost like a tobacco. It was like honey a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I really got that vibe to it. Not quite brown sugar, but yeah, like that honey, like a sweetness from like a honey.
Mm-hmm.
And man, dude, all of it together was just blended really well. I tell you what, it's scents like these that really make me start to appreciate tobacco scents a little bit more. When I first started going into tobacco scents, it always seemed like it was just like the cherry tobacco or the tobacco vanilla. And it just, you know, and then some tobaccos would kind of just have that stale scent to it. And I wasn't into it. So it really turned me off from a lot of tobaccos. But then I started getting these more complex tobacco scents. And yeah, you just added to that list, kind of turning me into a fan of tobacco again. Man, go ahead and talk about it. How did this scent come about?
I wanted to do a tobacco scent. I mean, I have a cherry tobacco scent, the aficionado, but I wanted one that was, you know, had that earthy stuff. It's tough for me.
Pete.
Hey, Pete, what's up? It's tough for me because, and I hear this a lot, that like men tend to like tobacco scents a lot more than women sometimes, and my wife hates tobacco scents. So for me to do some experimenting and stuff, it's really tough. Well, I came across this tobacco vanilla, basically, type scent, and it was really sweet. And I was like, ooh, this is really, really good. I like it. And then I added just a little bit of like pipe tobacco in there to give it just a little more earthy. and then cardamom to like kind of give it that spice. And it came out great. And my wife actually doesn't complain about it. So that's where I started. And then sent that off to actually Brian. He tested it a little bit, and that's where we went. But yeah, I've always been experimenting with tobacco and just haven't found the right one. And like you said, sometimes they get that stale. It's almost too much, tobacco or cigar. And so I wanted something that was a little sweeter, but really still brought out those characteristics. And came across this, and this is what we came up with. So.
Yeah, Diablo, this is a good question, and I had a feeling that somebody was going to ask this because the Jamestown Mac from the Bearded Mac, that scent, that tobacco scent is also a really sweet type tobacco. Now that scent really has that brown sugar aspect to it, which is a totally different kind of sweetness than you get from like kind of like a honey like smell. And there's no honey in here. I'm just, when you put it all together, it kind of just has that little vibe to it. Yeah. I would say that it's pretty different from Jamestown Mac. But when I first smelled it out of the bottle, the first scent that I went to kind of compare it to was the Jamestown, and I did notice a big difference. So I will say, if you're not into really sweet tobacco scents, I don't know how you'll feel about this one. It just kind of depends on what kind of tobacco you're looking for, Diablo. But see, this is right up my alley. I like the sweet type tobacco type of sense. So yeah. And see, Josh says, well done tobacco scents are among my very favorites, but a poorly done tobacco can be repulsive. Yeah, absolutely. And we got Bearded Eric in here.
I want to say I went through 20 different tobacco cigar scents before I came to this one. I'll be real honest, it was very tough to find what I wanted. And I wanted the sweeter to where I could add my own spice to it, which is why I added just a touch of cardamom that just really brings it out. Yeah, I agree. Some of them are just they're just not good out there, and they're tough to find a good one. So.
Yeah. So Disney, he wants to know, so what are some good scents to start out with? I'm definitely going to pick up Dignified, Precision, and debating between Pineapple Express or their cousins collaboration. So talk about Precision, because Disney's a huge barbershop fan. I know that's your take on barbershop. It's a scent that I've been able to smell from the bottle. I just haven't had a chance to get it in beard yet. Talk about how that is in beard for you.
So actually, I have a good friend that I went to high school with. He owns a barbershop.
That's the Precision right there.
It's Precision Line Barbershop in Blue Springs, Missouri. I did a collaboration with him, and he just loves like cologne-like scents. And so that one is actually an Acquadigio type scent. So it is real fresh. If any of you know what Acquadigio smells like, it is great. It is just absolutely fantastic. And so we went with that line, and it's a really, really, really good, just fresh scent that you can wear out date nights or anything like that. So,
what's the major like barbershop aspect of it that you really get from it?
I mean, I would just say that clean, crisp freshness. It's not along the lines of like the talc or baby powder,
right?
More along the lines of just like that almost that aftershave. But again, it's just Acquadigio is just very kind of got a little bit of floral on it, but then it's just just so fresh and clean, and almost just like that's the only thing I can really say about that.
So I'm smelling it right now. Put some on my wrist, and I get where you're coming from with that freshness. It's almost, and I don't know if this is possible, but like a clean musk. I don't know if there's such a thing, but I mean, there is like a muskiness to it. But it is on that fine line of like a cologne barbershop where I can definitely see it being labeled either way for sure. A unique take on a barbershop, most definitely.
Yep.
Let's see what we got going else on the. I love that.
In Disney, if you want, you could do that sample pack and get one more scent, so you can get 4 scents. You can get all 3 of those, see what you like, and then go from there. So you can always get a sample pack. $25, you get 4 half-ounce sizes. So you definitely can't go wrong with the Pineapple Express, Cousins, Precision, and then you could try our new Esplendido if you want. So options are.
I'm gonna go with Brian on this because if he doesn't want to go the sample pack, I'm gonna go with Brian just because summer's coming up. If you love pineapple, Pineapple Express is such a sweet collaboration that you guys did. I love that take of like the oud and the pineapple together, and it's really good for the summer. It's like one of those scents where I can just picture myself sitting on a beach at night in front of like a big fire pit. That's the kind of like it's like a nighttime summer vibe that I get from it, but there's still a good amount of freshness. It really represents summer. I think for the time of the year, as much as I love pushing our collaboration scent, the Dignified Cousins, as good as it is, I'm gonna just say because of the time of the year, you got to go with the Pineapple Express if that's something that you're teetering with.
Yeah.
So
Brian really likes that oud that I was experimenting with at the time when we came up with this. I was wanting to do a pineapple scent, and we just kind of went with it. So that's kind of how that was born.
Yeah, and you guys hit it at a time where oud was like so popular to the point where it's like, man, if I hear oud one more time, I don't know if I'm like gonna. Like, when you hear something so much, you kind of just naturally like want to like steer away from it. But you guys released it at a time where oud was just like really exploding. And then, that pineapple element to it is excellent for sure. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Josh says Pineapple Express is really good. So we are almost a half hour in. We have not done a giveaway yet. You wanna give away something?
Let's do it.
All right, man. So what are we doing tonight?
So we're doing a 1 ounce Esplendido.
Okay. All right, you guys. So this is for a chance to win a 1 ounce oil of the new Esplendido. And again, if you guys are into tobacco scents, you are definitely going to want to try to win this. And speaking of Beards, we were just talking about you earlier. What's going on, John? Thanks so much for hopping in here, man. All right, so let me pull up a number here. We'll do the number generator. Hey, Vado, I need you. Lay out the rules, man. And while I'm pulling up the number generator, if you guys have not done so, we got 37 in here. I know we can pack the house a little bit more. Go ahead and share on Instagram. Let people know that we are currently live and we're doing a giveaway. I know it seems like every time we say giveaway, more people just magically know to start creeping in at that time. So let's see if we get some more people in here. All right, so number generator. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the range from 1 to 15. And when I say the G word, that is when you guys can go ahead and drop those numbers. And please only answer once. Don't forget, I'm on StreamYard, so you may get prioritized. If that happens to you, I'm so sorry. Better luck next time, though. You'll definitely be a winner on our channel. We guarantee it. But you know how it goes. I'm sure you guys have all done streams. I did not say go yet. Whoa. Did you guys hear me say when I say the G word? Oh, my goodness. You guys. I did say that right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right. Your guy's number doesn't count. Compare. Stop. Yeah, let's see here.
Disney, you asked how strong is the smoke in the Cousins collab. It's not very strong at all. It blends in well with everything that it has going on in that collab. So
yeah. No, the smoke is kind of in there to kind of elevate everything else that's going on there. You really get a good sense of the lavender, the oud in there. Pretty much, you get a good sense of everything in there, really, but the smoke.
Yep.
You get like a little hint, but that's about it. All right. So when I say the G word, then you guys can do it. Okay. So pick a number 1 through 15 and go. All right, here they are. And I do see a winner, so you guys can go ahead and stop. Let me just get to the top to make sure I don't skip over anybody. Okay. All right, so the first on my screen is Anthony. And as you can see, 11 was the choice. So congratulations, Anthony. You are the winner of a 1 ounce oh my goodness, it's going to be a tongue twister all night.
Esplendido.
Esplendida, that word. Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Anthony. And you can go ahead and DM Grant on Instagram. Is that cool?
Yep, that works.
All right, awesome. So congratulations, everybody. Give a congratulations there. And Anthony, luck is always with you. Yeah, Anthony was a huge winner last week. Yeah, he's been killing it now 2 weeks in a row. So awesome. Congratulations. All right. So I want to before we get back into the beard stuff, as you guys know, me and Kyle, huge barbecuers, smokers, all that kind of stuff. Grant, he is the exact same way. He's from Kansas City, even though he's a Browns fan. He, he is also a barbecuer and a smoker. And we were talking the other night, and he actually informed me that he's going to be doing a competition coming up. Yep. Dude, I got to hear about it.
Yeah. So I'm just a couple guys that I hang out with. One of the guys has a barbecue team, needed a few people to fill in, and asked, who can do this, who could do this. So I was like, hey, I've done ribs. I could do ribs, whatever. And so got on this team. And turns out it's the Kansas State Barbecue Championship, and it's here in June. And yeah, it's I'm excited, man. But it's completely different rule. Like, it's not like how you would do it in your backyard. They're like, you gotta trim it all down, like completely different game. So I'm really excited. This will be my first one. So this should be a lot of fun.
Nice. So what are you going to be smoking on?
So I will be using my Traeger. And from what our head guy, our captain said, it's about 50-50 nowadays on pellet grills versus actual wood smokers. So you just take your own stuff and load up, and yeah, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be doing about 4 to 5 racks of ribs. So should be a good time.
No shocker, Kyle comes in when we start talking about food. So He hears food. It's like when people win giveaways; they just magically come in. When Kyle hears food, he's all of a sudden in the stream. What's going on, Kyle? Man, hope you are enjoying your vacation. But yeah, as soon as the barbecue talk came around, I'm not shocked. So
Yep.
Wiley says, "Hey Kyle, should stick around." Joe says, "If we sell 5 combos, he's going to eat a PB and J." You're a liar. Never. Yeah. So yes, unfortunately, Grant is a Chiefs fan. Logan says, "Don't tell me he's a Chiefs fan." So
Yeah.
of course, being from Kansas City, he's a Chiefs fan, but he thinks Pat Mahomes is overrated. Though that's what he told me.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I think.
He misses Alex Smith.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
Alex Smith is legit. My wife just said Alex Smith is legit. We did it. I enjoyed Alex Smith.
I heard her.
But yeah, we enjoy Patrick Mahomes as well.
Yeah. Okay.
The guy's magic.
All right. Donald wants to know wet or dry barbecue.
So it's just it all depends. I am gonna put a little bit. I have a local sauce that I use. A family friend basically makes this sauce, and then I add a little bit of apple jelly to it, and basically kind of make it into a glaze. And I'll just lightly put that on before I give it to the judges. It is, again, I think it's 50-50. Some people do put sauce on it, some people don't. It's all a preference thing at that point. So,
dude, I'm a huge dry rub fan when it comes to like wings, even on ribs. I love dry. I don't have anything against a wet sauce at all because I love mixing it up. But man, I love a good dry rub for sure.
Yeah, I've done it both ways. I've not sauced ribs, and they turn out just fine.
Fear the Beard wants to know, just grab the ambassador's box. Anything else tossed in there besides oil and a shot at that coin?
You'll get a description of the scent, and then as always, we provide a sticker for you guys as well. Other than that, that's all that's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys don't do like butters or balms or anything like that for those?
We don't. No. Just the oil. But again, every ambassador reserve is going to be different. So, it could be that we do a reserve release and it's a butter. It's just something that we just definitely keep talking through and kind of go that route and see. So whatever we're feeling, that's what we'll do. So
awesome. And then yes, like Beard of Vado says, Dignified Talk 15 will take 15% off of that order for you. Joe, can you show the one next to you on the screen again? I'm looking for it on the site. Oh, the precision one. Yes. Where'd I put that one? Sorry about that, Pete. You did mention something earlier.
Oh yeah.
So is that one going to be, do you have a collaboration section?
I do. It is under that, but I can also put it in oils. Under shop and menu, there is it's collab series, and it's in there right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the confusion. I need to get these. I need to get that one moved to the oils and all that. So.
All right. So Logan hates Mahomes but respects the talent. Yeah. I got nothing against Mahomes other than the fact that he's just so freaking good. I wonder why do you hate it? Is it because he's so good? Is it the Tom Brady effect where you just hate him because, he's already turning into a GOAT? Or I'm curious. Hate hate is always a strong word, but don't get me wrong. I got my players that I hate too. Beard Around says dry rub over sauce every day. Okay. Don't worry, Logan. My Bucks put him in his place.
That's all right. We're coming forward again this year. So
yeah, not if the Browns have anything to do with it. Well, yeah. I'm hoping that if we play the Chiefs in the playoffs, we don't have to play that other team that wears stripes either.
Oh, I had to, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, that did put a smile on my face. Beautiful. Hey, Primo's at work. What's up, chat? What's up, Jay Cruz? Thank you so much for hopping in here. I always appreciate you stopping in whenever you can. And Dizzy says, I just went ahead and ordered oil butter of all three of those I mentioned, plus a t-shirt. Dang, okay.
Nice, thank you.
So we got a good order here. Awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome to see. There he is, the man, the myth, Piping Brad. Piping Brad was one of our very first subscribers. That was so he's been hanging around for a while now. I love it. Vado already starting stuff with Jay Cruz. Hates that Jay Cremo guy. So, it's funny that you bring up Cremo because I was talking to Kyle and I wanted to, I've never tried it. Have you ever? I've never tried it, and I've always wanted to just get it to see if it really is as bad as people make it out to sound to be. And my fear is, and I told Kyle, I was like, maybe we should just do it and maybe make a review out of it and, wear it for an extended period of time, maybe even longer than we do, our normal testing period, process. But my fear is because of how much hate that I've heard about it, that I'm just naturally going to just say that it sucks, even if my beard responds well to it, just because I don't know what people are going to think. So I'm not even sure what to even think of it, but I think it would be kind of a fun experimental type video to do. So we got Dan C in here. What's up, Dan? Good to see you. So there's a Cremo Father's Day giveaway, and I was so tempted to tag Jay Cruz. Yeah. How did Vado? How did Cremo get linked with Jay Cruz? Like, how did that all come about between you guys? And while we're waiting for Vado's response, Grant, how do you feel about our second giveaway?
Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna do another 1 ounce bottle of Esplendido. Yeah,
nailed it.
I said it. And we are gonna do the number generator again, but please do not start yet on my time when I say so. We're gonna do 1 through 15 again for a 1 ounce bottle, and only answer once. Get prioritized. I'm sorry. You will have one more shot after this. And go ahead and go 1 through 15. He was an ambassador for Cremo. His code. I really wish I could find Honest Amish in store, but here in Denver, it seems to be non-existent. Amazon. I don't know if you like shopping on Amazon, but you could definitely get their premium version and their classic version on Amazon if you really want to try it. That's another company that we have not reviewed, but we both have definitely tried. Let me see here. All right, so I do see a winner, so you guys can go ahead and stop. I'm just scrolling up to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. And our winner is going to be Mr. Tommy Robinette with the 7 bomb.
Nice. Congrats.
Right over there. So everybody give a congrats to Tommy. And Tommy, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I feel like you won last week. And if you don't have Instagram, go ahead and shoot us an email over at kjbeardtalk@gmail.com. I'm putting it in the chat. And I will make sure I get all your information over to Grant for your winning. Can't type today. All right. So congratulations, Tommy. They were looking to target the Latino market and saw a picture of Vado, but someone said me. He sent me the email by mistake. Yeah. All right. Awesome. So good job, Tommy. Yeah, you guys are doing great with the giveaways tonight. Usually it's always like we have to do like 3 rounds before somebody gets the right one. So all right. So I want to start diving into some of these scents because we literally have like 15 more to go over, I think.
Yep.
Something like that. So start what were your like original when you first started, how many scents did you drop at once?
I think it was 4 or 5, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Let's see. So Scholar was one of the first ones, and it actually changed. It used to be a peppermint and rosemary, and now it's a sweet mint, orange, and oud. So I kind of switched it up again around the time when oud was really, really big. Came across that, and I love peppermint. I think it's just really invigorating, like real fresh. And I haven't. It's just a really good, like, you've been out in the sun all day, you come in, take a shower, put that in, it just bam, it hits your senses, and it's great. So
yeah. So it's Scholar is peppermint, black oud, and orange. You definitely from the bottle, you definitely get that peppermint. So you get like an invigorating smell, right off the bat. I know when I had it in my beard the first time, that peppermint stayed strong, but as that oud starts to kick in, it really warms it up. It's very interesting. I would love this. I would love this in a butter during the winter time.
Yeah,
I would absolutely love it during that time. But it's a really good mix of invigoration that just kind of warms up, towards kind of the end of its run, and that orange just adds a nice little punch to it. That's pretty unique. I didn't get the orange, too much, but it's definitely there, and it adds a good element to it.
Yeah, I definitely wanted peppermint to be the star in it, and then those other ones to really come through, like, very subtle. I wanted peppermint to be the star, so that was kind of why from peppermint rosemary to this now, that's the direction that I took with that. So,
say giveaway 3 times and J. Cruz appears, no cap. The rivalry between Vado and J. Cruz is amazing. I bet you two would put on a way better performance than Paul and Mayweather. I would actually pay to see that. I did not pay to watch that other fight, thank God, but I would definitely pay $50 to watch you guys go at it. Let's see here. I like peppermint if it's mixed with other scents. Yeah, peppermint and oud. That's something that very unique, and you get that good balance of that invigoration that the peppermint brings, but the warmth of an oud. That's really good. I thought this one was blended well, but Logan, I will say you do get that peppermint punch up front, and it does stick around the majority of the time though. So let's see what else we got here in the chats. Yeah. Okay. Don't sleep on Beards Dignified, period. Yeah, seriously. I do. I always say that. I always feel like I say this every time that we're covering Beards Dignified or we have Grant on here. Yeah, I always feel. I always feel like Beards Dignified is a little under the radar still. But you have like a good cult following, I'll say.
Yeah.
Sure. It's like you're definitely well known, but I always feel like there should be more. And it's not nothing, and it's not even anything on your end, because when I always think of that for a company, usually it's because I always feel like the company needs to like be more active, need to post more, really show off their products more, get people really, sucked into it, which you do a great job for it, for sure. So but you definitely have that cult following, but I always feel like Beards Dignified could be in way more beards. Bad and Bearded Casey, what's going on? He says, I've been happy with the products I've had from Dignified 100%. Dignified Cousins. He does it because I really exaggerate on the collab aspect of it. Is Fire. The Pioneer is really nice, but nothing beats Space Cowboy in my opinion. You know what? So actually, I'm glad he brought up literally my top 3 cents are in this comment from Beards Dignified. So let's do a breakdown of Pioneer, okay? Because I know that's a scent that you've had for a good while now. This is a scent that I think is probably your most underrated, and I really do, and I absolutely love this scent. Oh, yeah. So, Pioneer consists of birchwood oud, frankincense, myrrh, and lemon. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, so this is actually another one that I revamped as well. My original Pioneer was like a real piney, I mean, real outdoor woodsy, and kind of just basic. And so I switched it up, and I found this birchwood oud. That is just like it's a sweeter oud, I guess you can say, almost. I don't know. I can't. It's a very different than ones that I use. And then I just wanted to add some earthiness to it, and that's where that frankincense, myrrh come in. And then like if you maybe go outside, or like if you're going in the woods, you kind of just get all the senses, be it citrus or floral. So I wanted to throw some citrus in there, and lemon is just very subtle in there, and pops its head out every once in a while, but it's in there for that. So,
thanks so much, John, man. He didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. He appreciates the 2 dudes on screen. John, I appreciate you too, buddy. Thank you so much.
I got your Sublime, and it is unbelievable. So,
nice. Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, that carbonation.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's so good. Yeah.
But and then the chapstick. Thank you. That's amazing as well. I got the old fashioned, and it's bomb. So
yeah,
if you haven't checked them out, do it.
I got an all day use out of this in 98-degree weather. It's an earthy, fresh, and manly. Yep. Very, very good. That's awesome to hear. Pete Gallardo, what would you say is the strongest smelling scent in the line? Because I go for a strong scent profile. I'm going to say Space Cowboy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to say Space Cowboy for sure. I think See, our collaboration is not, I mean, it's strong, but I feel like it's more long lasting than it is like strong, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But Space Cowboy is not only strong where you get a good punch, it's going to last you close to 10 hours, I would say. Maybe longer, depending on your beard. Definitely Space Cowboy, and Space Cowboy is. Let's just dive into it. So we got for Space Cowboy, and I know we got some fans in here already. You're looking at leather, dark crystal, and gunpowder. Man, there's nothing out there. There's nothing else out there on the market. There's nothing at all. It is a scent of its own. There's no one that comes close to making something that smells like this, and it is so unique. Man, with Fourth of July coming around the corner, I mean, it's like the perfect July scent. Not just a summer scent, but it's like the perfect July scent. You'd want to wear it like all month. How did you come up with this one, man?
So I got that dark crystal scent a long time ago. I like the profile of it. I just didn't know how to use it or how I was going to use it. And so dark crystal smells like a sweet musk almost. And so I just didn't know how to use it. I didn't know what I was going to do. And then I found this gunpowder fragrance, and I was like, man, this is interesting. It's just so unique. It didn't smell bad. It smelled just very unique, very different. And I go, I think I have something that would go with this, and kind of mix the two. And I was like, man, this smells great. And I kind of had a name, and I was like, man, this is to go along with the dark crystal. I'll call it Space Cowboy. I was like, man, it needs something. It needs something. So when I was testing it for about a week with just those two, I then added a few drops of leather in my little sample bottle that I was using, and bam, it just took off. I was like, oh, this is it. This is perfect. It's leather up front, and then everything just mellows and warms, and it's just that gunpowder comes through with that dark crystal. It's I really this is one of my favorites that I like to wear quite often if I can. So
yeah, it's so unique. And when you first smell it, like, man, I could just picture what the look on my face was when I first smelled it. It was just like, man, like, for all you peanut butter lovers out there, imagine the first time you tried peanut butter for the first time. Okay. So, think of that magical experience. So your love for peanut butter is equivalent for my first experience, my love for Space Cowboy. So there you go. Beard Ron says I could rant about Space Cowboy already, but Joe already had to read a long DM for me about it. Yeah, dude, go ahead and rant, man. If there's something that Beards Dignified, if there's something from Beards Dignified that you love and you want people to know about, dude, rant away, man, because that helps other people come across something that they may not know is available.
Yep.
But yes, your DM was awesome, and I did share that with Grant the other night.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Like a Reese's Take 5 in the studio. Yeah, John. Yeah, exactly. Joe, you're not supposed to eat Space Cowboy. No, but I mean, I'm saying when I first smelled it, it was probably equivalent to the first time you guys tasted peanut butter. So you guys are so sensitive about your peanut butter being as magical as it apparently is. So, yeah. All right. And then he talked about, so we covered Space Cowboy. What else did he mention in that?
Pioneer.
I know he mentioned Pioneer, which we covered. And then, of course, he mentioned the Dignified Cousins. Man, of course, I'm biased. But, of course, this is my favorite Beards Dignified scent. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's something that me and Kyle, created with Grant, and it is just a profile that is just packs such a unique punch. Oh, I love smelling. I think every time that I come in my studio, I usually have to take a whiff of it. Because when I don't have the time to put it in my beard, I have to at least smell it so I get some sort of, um, you know, taste of it. So black oud, midnight vanilla, lavender, orange, spice mahogany, smoke, and black pepper. So, uh, very loaded. It is a scent profile that literally me and Kyle we each picked a few of our favorite scent profiles, and we threw it at Grant and said, you know what, this is what we want to do. Do something with it. Work your magic. Grant did, and man, he came up with something again that is just it's not comparable to anything else that's out there. It's a very good blend of. I mean, it's like so Kyle's that cologne guy, and I love those nighttime scents. It's basically like a perfectly blended nighttime cologne type scent. So it's something that you can easily wear to go to bed to, but you can also wear it on a date night, a business occasion, anything you got going on that you would wear like a cologne with. I man, I absolutely love the scent. Dude, what did you think of it when you put everything together? What
Uh,
did you think of what did you think of the profile first and foremost?
I didn't think I didn't know what to think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know how this was gonna turn out when I started throwing stuff together. Um, I've had this. Yeah, like you said, I got your guys' favorite profiles, and then, but I had this spice mahogany that I wanted to use. And
Yeah. Kyle's on vacation, so I am going somewhat solo, but of course we have Grant on here helping out for the night, and
yeah,
um, all dignified tonight.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really realize. I didn't know how this was going to turn out. So I just started throwing it all together. I and the one that worried me is lavender can be so strong
Yeah.
and it
Okay.
can overpower everything else.
Mhm.
And so that was the one that I was worried about is how is this going to react with everything in there? I love lavender. I love that. So, but yeah, so just real quick, midnight vanilla is basically amber and vanilla mixed together.
Mhm.
And it's a warmer vanilla than, and it's not as harsh, I guess you could say. Sometimes when you get that vanilla, it's like really, ooh, that's vanilla. This is more subtle,
Yeah.
more earthy, if you will. But yeah, I had no idea how this was going to turn out. So yeah, just a little bit at a time, just kind of adding drops here, drops there, and then I was like, ooh, it needs a little more of this. And in the end, I mean, even with all those, the scent is just
Mhm.
it's not perfect. Shockingly, with all that
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. So the awesome thing, if you guys don't know, with our collaboration, is in the butter tin that you get with it. If you've seen our videos, which I'm sure the majority of you have, you've heard us say numerous times. Kyle, he likes poured butters, but he prefers whipped. I like whipped butters, but I prefer poured. So Grant said, you know what, we're doing both. He's got a divider right in the butter tin, and
Mhm.
you have your choice of a whipped butter and a poured butter all in one tin. Ah, man, is that it's so cool. And there's not another company doing that either. And man, it's an awesome experience. And so I believe with the whipped side though, even though Kyle prefers the whipped, I believe the whipped side is more of my scent profile, and I believe the poured is actually more of Kyle's scent profile.
Actually, no, it's both the same.
No,
It's
is
all
it okay? Because for some reason, like when I smell it, I kind of feel like it's that way. But I,
I will say this, with beeswax, sometimes that alters, or any type of wax just kind of alters the scent in some form. Any ingredient can do that. So that's probably while, you might smell a slight difference, but no, it's the exact same scent. And yeah, that box is still available. It comes with a 2-ounce oil and then a big tin. It's a 4-ounce tin, and it's split down the middle. And one side is whipped and one side is poured. I will say this: with the hot weather, I would, if anybody puts an order in for that, put it immediately in the fridge.
Yeah, I would
with
agree.
this hot weather, it's getting crazy, and I've been trying to people with any whips butters that I sell now. Immediately put it in the fridge, let it cool, get back to what it was. Otherwise, you're just going to open a thing of liquid. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I would recommend if you're nervous for the butter, but you want something else to go with the oil, if you're gonna go with it, I absolutely love our scents in the wash. And you do offer that in the wash, right? I think all your scents now are offered in the washes.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and his wash, we haven't even touched on that yet. For the longest time, his wash and conditioner on our top 5 of our favorite conditioners and washes. Grant's conditioner is super THICC thick, the thickest conditioner on the market. You only need a little bit. It's going to last you a while. And once you get working into your beard that it's in there. And I tell you what, the one thing that I look for the most when it comes to a conditioner is how my beard immediately feels once I get out of the shower. I always check to see how the tangles are loosened up in my beard from a good conditioner. And Grant's conditioner, when I wear it, I almost don't need to put heat in it. It takes care of the tangles that well. Not an exaggeration, I swear, because that's one of the first things that I really look at when it comes to conditioners. Man, it's so good. It's so thick. It's like one of the few conditioners. I always feel like when I put a conditioner in, like it just feels like it disappears so much. And I never know if I have enough in there, and I usually probably end up putting too much. But for there, you only need a little bit, and it's in there the entire time. Yeah. Why did you go that thick route?
It's different. Didn't I mean that's basically it. I wanted it to feel like you were getting what you were paying for. And I just wanted it. It melts perfectly in the beard. It coats it perfectly. I just wanted it, I just wanted it different. So I tried to. It took me a while. I almost gave up on it. I almost didn't have a conditioner because I wanted to make it myself, and I'll tell you what, it was one of the hardest things to try to figure out, just with science and like, okay, do I need more of this to make it thick, or like what's happening? Why isn't it doing what I want it to do? But I did finally figure it out. So it worked out, and yeah, just wanted it. I just wanted to make sure that and have that feeling that you were getting what you pay for, and that it gets in there and it does what it's supposed to be doing, is conditioning. So,
Space Cowboy needs to be a deodorant and a cologne ASAP. Somebody had to say it. So, hey, I wonder if you ever consider going that route. That would be intriguing. So if you guys if any of you are just coming in tonight, Grant released 2 brand new scents, and that is the Ambassador Reserve that he has going on. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the second Ambassador Reserve that he has dropped. This is an amazing scent profile for the summer. You're looking at coconut, cool water, fig, and lime. Man, am I missing anything on that?
No.
So just a really good summer scent. I personally get that nice like suntan lotion type vibes in it, where all of those scents just kind of really blend together, and they do tell a good tropical story throughout the day in your beard. The coconut in there is very impressive. It definitely makes its presence known, but it doesn't take over the rest of the profile, which is really good. Then that ambassador scent is awesome. There's only a few available left. I don't know if I think I saw one person at least said that they bought it, but there's only a limited amount left. And it does come in this awesome wooden box here that really goes with the summer vibe, and that's what it would look like in there. Plus a sticker and an awesome description of the scent profile itself. So, yeah. So I'm not sure exactly how many we have left of those, but there is a limited. They will sell out quick. So if you are really interested in it, definitely go ahead and check that out. Michael Zerati says, so definitely make Space Cowboy my first BD purchase. If that was your first BD purchase, you are going to be very happy, Mike. Guarantee it. That scent is absolutely unbelievable. And the other scent that Grant released today is the Esplendido. And again, that is what that looks like here. This is an awesome, sweet tobacco type scent. Very well executed. It consists of tobacco vanilla, pipe tobacco, and cardamom. The way I experienced this was it was just a perfect tobacco type scent, and it kind of hit all elements that I look for when it comes to a tobacco scent. You get a nice sense of the earthiness from the tobacco itself. You get really good sweetness as well. Almost for me, it kind of resembled like a tobacco honey type scent. And then, of course, the cardamom brings a nice little spice element to really make it that true tobacco type feel on that. So two totally different scents that's released. And man, they're both really, really good. And let's
Brian,
see here. Brian,
thank you.
man, thank you so much. Dropping that 15 bomb on us, and he wants to give away a 1 ounce oil on him. So yeah,
let's let's do for his giveaway. We could do a dealer's choice. Actually,
I was gonna say either maybe a dealer's choice, or dude, let's give away his collaboration.
Oh yeah, let's do Pineapple Express. Yeah,
let's do Pineapple Express. Let's get some Pineapple Express in somebody's beard. Definitely for dropping that 15 bomb for us. So appreciate it. All right. So we are going to do the number generator again, and this is going to be for this will be 2 ounce, correct, or one?
This is
1 ounce.
1 ounce.
1 ounce. Okay. Yeah. So I couldn't remember if you were putting the collaborations in a 1 ounce too. Okay.
Yep. They are all 1 ounce as well, minus the combos now. So.
Okay. Hey, what's going on? We got Dave in here. What is going on? We got another KC guy in here. Then we got Corey from Weathersbeard. Corey, what is going on, man? I know you got some big things popping as of late. Brand new rebrand on that. If you guys haven't done so, check out Weatherbeard as well. All I keep hearing is awesome stuff from them as well. So we got 36 people in here. We are going to go ahead and stick with the 1 through 15. Of course, when I say, you guys can go ahead and put those numbers in when I say so. Of course, the StreamYard may prioritize your answer. That happens. I'm sorry. You will have an opportunity to win at least one more time tonight after this giveaway. And so we will do 1 through 15, and you guys can go. All right. they're hopping in here, and I see a winner. You guys are absolutely killing it tonight.
Nice.
Not making it difficult. I appreciate it. We got some good guesses here. Let me scroll to the top to make sure I'm not skipping over anybody. And the first person on my screen is the guy that we were just talking about not too long ago, longtime subscriber, Mr. Piping Brad himself with that 12 spot. So you are the lucky winner of a 1 ounce Pineapple Express scent. Congratulations, everybody. Give that congratulations to Brad. Good job, man. Vado said he hopes nobody wins. And then Bear Raz says, Vado, you're a damn troublemaker. Right. Yeah. So Brad, you go ahead and you're on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead and shoot Grant a direct message. Let him know you won, and he will hook you up with your winnings. So, okay. That's awesome. I just placed an order. Can you? I'm assuming he means put it in that box as well. So.
Yep. Just if you don't mind, shoot me that. Oh, never mind. I see you. Yeah, it popped up. Yeah, we should be good. I can put it in there, in with your order. That's easy.
Yep. All right. Perfect. I was just enjoying Pineapple Express in another form. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, Brad, and he's got you going there.
Yep.
All right. So we have covered, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, we got a lot of scents to cover. All right. One of the scents that really caught my eye the first time I checked out your site. And you have a really cool story behind this one. That is the rainbows and unicorns.
Uh-huh.
And that is what that scent looks like over there. And this is a profile that consists of Fruit Loops and vanilla.
Yep.
Talk about that one, man.
So I actually did 2 scents that around that same time. This one, Rainbows and Unicorns and J Monster. And I actually let my stepchildren pick the scent. So I had a bunch of bottles, and they kind of just went through and was like, "Oh, this smells good. I like this one." They picked the scent. And then they also designed the label. They designed the very first label, actually, and then I actually just recently revamped it. I think last year, as they got older, brought it back together and put my logo and stuff on there, but still took elements from their original label design and put it in that. So they start to finish, they got to do these 2 scents, the J Monster, which is Burberry like scent, and it's a cologne, but it's really good, really good. And then Rainbows and Unicorns as well, which is the Fruit Loops and vanilla. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm glad you touched on Burberry, because that was the next one I wanted to talk about. And man, Burberry, how would you like describe it? I know you like cologne for sure.
It's
a very clean. Very clean.
I would say it's a touch more floral than the Acqua di Gio. It's just a very, I say light, but it's one of those where, like, you put on someone's going to notice it, but at the same time, it's not overpowering, like some colognes can be. So it's kind of on that lighter side, but it's just got a little more floral, I guess you can say, to it. But yes, it is. I love Burberry. It's one of my favorites, all-time favorites, and it's just a very clean cologne scent.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I get out of it. Very, very clean. It has like a nice subtleness to it. I would say it's probably one of your lighter scents. Would you agree?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. But man, the cleanness on there is just very nice. Love it. Very good. All right. Now this was Paris of the Plains. This was our first this was like our first stream together, I believe. And
Yes.
we helped launch this. Paris of the Plains, which is a bourbon, orange, cherry, and vanilla scent. Yeah, dude, I really, really enjoyed this scent out of the bottle, for sure. What was your inspiration on this one?
So I love old fashions. So it's based off of an old fashioned.
Yeah.
And the name actually comes from so back in Prohibition, Kansas was one of the first states to actually ban alcohol before Prohibition happened. So everyone from Kansas would come over to Missouri, and they basically called it the Paris of the Plains, where it was like, I mean, you could say it was like Vegas. Like, I mean, speakeasies, dancing, like all that stuff happened. We actually have a road called State Line Road that splits the two states. So they actually, during Prohibition, around that time, it used to be the wettest street in the United States. So because again, they would come from Kansas, walk across the street to Missouri, and so it earned the nickname of Paris of the Plains, and so that's what I named it off of. So.
Awesome. Yeah. Very good, very good scent. If you guys enjoy that bourbon type scent, blended very well in there. The bourbon doesn't hit you too hard, but it adds like a nice spice element to that cherry and the orange, and then of course the vanilla adds that soft kind of creaminess to it, I guess you could say. Yeah, very, very well executed. I think you got the profile pretty much all on like an even platform with that one, which I would imagine with bourbon that can be a little tough to do.
Yeah. Sometimes bourbon can get almost overwhelming, and then it's almost too much. And some people don't, they're like, oh, I don't want to wear it to certain places because of that, or anything like that. So I think it's a nice play. I think everything sweetens out and mixes well. It's one of my wife's favorites, so she definitely loves this scent as well. So
nice.
Yeah, it was fun to make it. I wanted to do something like that. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, guys. So I know we are hitting you hard with a lot of different scent profiles to potentially choose from if you're interested in making a purchase tonight. Of course, Dignified Talk 15 will always save you 15% off of your order. Again, you have the option of a 1 ounce or a 2 ounce bottle of oil. The 2 ounces is really a good deal as well. You get a good amount, and you have them at a really reasonable price. But yeah, Dignified Talk 15, of course. And again, if any of you had just hopped in here, 2 brand new scents, the Ambassador Reserve and the Esplendido, just 2 totally different but great scents. Ambassador Reserve, an outstanding summer scent. And then, of course, the Esplendido, a really good sweet type tobacco scent, if that is something that you're interested in. So let's stick with the summer theme here. And this was actually a scent that I was dying to try for the longest time. And Kyle actually, I forgot what it was. It might have been my birthday or something. And he went ahead and he made the purchase and sent this one over to me. And that is the Big Squeeze.
Yeah.
That's what that one looks like there. And this is exactly what you think that it is. As you can tell from the color scheme there, you got the lemon, the orange, the lime, but there is a little kicker in there, and that is that sage. This is by far one of the longest lasting citrus scents that you'll have in your beard. A lot of times that lemon, the lime, the orange, you're only going to get a couple hours out of, but I get a good solid 6-7 hours out of this scent, which is very impressive for that for a citrus scent. Yeah, what was your inspiration on this besides maybe just
wanted a big citrus scent. That was basically it.
Why sage? Why sage?
To be honest, I did some research on, what's a really good earthy, scent that goes with citrus, especially these three put together. And I chose sage. Now I know sage can be, again, it's like lavender. It can be, a little bit goes a long way with it. But in this, I think it just ties all the citrus flavors together, or scents together. So I think that's, that I just wanted a big citrus. I wanted that to be the star and have that earthiness kind of tie it together.
Yeah, very, very, very fresh. Everything that you could imagine from a lemon, lime, orange scent. If you are a huge citrus fan, definitely one to consider. Again, just the way you're able to make it last as long as it does was very impressive for that. All right, so KC Shuffle. Speaking of orange, tart orange and black currants. I can never pronounce that right. Cognac.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you say it? Cognac.
Yeah, cognac.
Cognac. Okay. Talk about this one, man, because this one's unique. This one's unique.
I came across kind of that again, that like just some fragrance. I was like, ooh, this is a really good combination. I want to try this. So got it, played with it a little bit, adding a few things here and there. But really what I did and what I found out was kind of like a smoked old fashioned almost is what I was going, like along the lines. With that cognac, so basically I took that fragrance bottle and I have a smoker that like smokes drinks, put it under there for like 30 seconds, took that off, and it just completely changed that profile of it. And so that's what I went with it. The Kansas City Shuffle, it was born basically.
Yeah, this one's different. This was I haven't had a chance to get this one in my beard yet. But smelling it from the bottle, it has like a little bite to it. And then the tart orange really comes out. Very very different, very unique. Very unique for sure. All right. Brad says, I hate to call tonight, but I have a really early morning. Yeah, we've been going about an hour and a half. I know we've been going a little later than we normally do. But Brad, thanks so much for hopping in here. Congratulations again on your winnings. And you have a good night, sir.
Yep.
Joe, how many beard oils total do you have in that room you broadcast from? So I gave away, man, I gave my buddy a couple huge boxes full of stuff. And it didn't even seem like I put much of a dent in it. And after, it's so funny, after I gave away that stuff, there was a couple companies that had DM'd us and said, hey, we want to make sure that you have all of our scents. We want you to have the entire line. Grant, you're one of them. So as soon as I gave away a whole bunch of stuff, I had 3 companies literally like the same time. Like, I don't know how it happened. It was like, hey, we got to get you our entire line. So like, let us know what it is that you do have and we'll fill in the holes. So I have to be back up to, I have to have over 300 bottles of oils right now. Yeah, it's it's overwhelming. It's crazy, and I'm very, as you can see, how I have my shelves behind me. I have each of the oils on like those nail polish racks that you can get on Amazon, and I'm very OCD on how they're all laid out and organized. So when I get new beard mail, I'm constantly shifting my oils, and my wife just stands there and just shakes her head because she gets mad because that's like the only thing that I can ever be organized with. Everything else, I'm like I'm not organized whatsoever, except my beard products. Everything is its own special way. I have to make sure that I have all the companies, together, all their products together. I try to keep like restrictor top bottles together on the same type of rack. I try to keep the dropper top bottles together if I could. I just think it looks better that way. I'm a sick individual, I guess. Yeah, so probably about like 300. It's crazy. And then I know my camera's not towards it. I can move it maybe, but that's like my butters, and I got some other miscellaneous stuff up there. So I got my butters on those two shelves there, and then on the bottom there, I know that chair is in the way, but I got like my washes and my conditioners and stuff like that. Dude, it's so overwhelming in here. It's crazy. So yeah, you would think like it probably looks like your area when you're making a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, yeah, crazy. Let's see here, John. By the way, Joe, I moved one bottle when I was there. Have you found it yet? No, and I probably won't. but thanks for telling me, because now I'm going to be going nuts. Yeah. All right. So that was the Casey shuffle we were talking about. So yeah, we're about an hour and a half in. What do you say before we dive into, we only got 3 more cents to talk about.
Okay.
But why don't we go ahead and do that last giveaway for the people who have been sticking around? And thank you guys so much.
Yes,
we're still 25 deep in here. That's awesome. Being the fact that it's 10:30 our time, or is it 10:30 for you?
9:30.
9:30. Okay. So yeah, 10:30 over here Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the last giveaway. And we got one more 1-ounce bottle of the Esplendido. Again, a very sweet tobacco type scent. And of course, Dignified Talk 15 will save you 15% if you guys want to make a purchase tonight. The Ambassador Reserve that we talked about, there's only a select amount available. So hop on that now so you don't miss a chance on really an outstanding summertime scent. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just stick with the number generator. Like Vado says, only answer once. Don't cry if you get prioritized. And of course, when I say the G word, you guys can go. You guys can do it. I see. I almost said. Yeah. So, all right. So number 1 through 15, and go ahead and go for a 1-ounce bottle of Esplendido. I've mastered it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Nailed it.
I always get tongue tied when I talk, anyways. So, like that doesn't help. All right, guys. So very early, I already see a winner. You guys can go ahead and stop. And this guy made it really well known in here that he is a Dignified fan. And the winning number was 2. Oh, 2. So you guys can see right there. And the first on my screen and the second entry, congratulations, nice. Bad and Bearded Casey. You are the winner of a 1-ounce oil of Esplendido. Congratulations. Go ahead and DM Grant your information, and he will get you squared away. All right. So yeah, like I said, we had 3 more scents, and then literally we've covered the entire line of well. I don't have it with. I know I don't have it with me, but because I gave it to Kyle to talk about, so I don't want to forget. We actually got 4 more scents. The Africanado. Go ahead and talk about that one.
Yeah, aficionado
Yeah.
is cherry tobacco and
Okay.
cedar.
Yeah.
It's actually one of it. I would say after my original like 4 that I released, this is the next one.
Okay.
I call it OG. It is very popular. It's very cherry forward. Then you get that tobacco a little bit, and then that cedar comes through
Yeah.
to give it a little more earthiness to it. So I have a really good friend here in KC that I mean he loves it. It's his favorite. He hears it all the time. But yeah, I that's how that was born. So just I wanted something with cedar in it, and I figured this was a really good one to kind of cut that cherry in that. And so yeah, it worked out great.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a good take on, a cherry tobacco. I know, that's kind of one of those scents that, you see companies, it seems like just about every company has some sort of cherry tobacco in it. I thought it was very smart adding that cedar aspect. It really it really helps separate itself from, the rest of that cherry tobacco scent. Normally, I'm not a cherry tobacco guy, really at all. And I still thought it was really well executed. While it may not be my personal favorite scent, for you guys that are into that cherry tobacco, like you mentioned, it has a really good, that cherry brings a nice, unique tartness to it to really go with that tobacco smell. And then, of course, the cedar adds a unique blend as well. So yeah, it's a very good scent, and not my, kind of profile, but still, a very good scent for somebody who's definitely into that. So, all right. So this one is pretty much I don't want to say like your typical, but a very, like standard type like cologne scent, and the Beards Dignified, the Gentleman. Go ahead and talk about the Gentleman.
Yeah, I came across this scent. Actually, I revamped this one. It originally was sandalwood and black pepper, and it just wasn't that. That one didn't do so well, so I revamped it to this bourbon, vanilla, and sandalwood, and it's a very warm, manly scent that I wouldn't say musk per se, but it's just
Right.
very warm, inviting scent, and then that vanilla just gives it just a touch of sweetness in there that it just really kind of sets it off. So, and this is Matt.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope everybody is doing well on your end. Hey, don't worry, man. We're still going pretty strong in here.
Yeah. Thanks. It's This is Matt from No BS's favorite scent. So
Okay. This
us.
is a very Matt scent, Matt like scent. I feel like if there was like, I'm not surprised. Like this would be like a collaboration that you would have with him without actually it being a collaboration.
Yeah, he loves that. So, yeah, we've had it. Like I said, I revamped it probably after the first year of being in to that, and really happy with it ever since. So,
yeah. I like it. I like the fact that it's like one of those warmer type cologne scents. Very very business. It has a really good like business feel to it. If I had a very important meeting going on at work for my job, I do a lot of. I have to go to court a lot. This would be a go-to scent for me. It's one of those scents that if somebody gets close enough to you, they may catch a little whiff of it, but it's definitely not going to offend somebody, for sure. But it definitely will have your beard smelling really, really good. I love the name gentleman for it. It's absolutely, I mean, that's exactly what it is. A true gentleman would wear something like that for sure. All right. All right. So the next one is Commodore. And this is going to be like your bay, it's your bay rum and lime type scent.
Yep.
See, this one's, I like this one because these scents also scare me with the bay rum. My fear is that when I put something like this in my beard, I'm going to feel like I've been drinking all night. But this one, man, dude, what you do really well is you really just blend everything really well together. You make sure that those certain profiles don't overpower. I think, like I said, you did a really good job with the coconut on the reserve. And this is just another example. You really blended that bay rum and lime together perfectly.
Yeah, so this is one of my actually original ones. I tried a bay rum scent from a local company here a long time ago, like a soap, and I was like, man, I'm really this is good. Yeah, this is one of my original ones that I came out with and have had ever since. And yeah, just wanted a twist. I didn't just want bay rum or something. I wanted a twist in there, and I think that citrus with that lime was the perfect match for it. So
awesome. Yeah. Very, very well executed, for sure. And then the last one is the Brewmaster, and that is roasted oatmeal stout. This one, and it's funny because I know he's not here, but Kyle, when we both received our packages, Kyle actually dove into his first before I had a chance to open mine. And he messaged me and said, dude, did you try the Brewmaster yet? Dude, this one is, I call this like the perfect Sunday scent. This is, usually Sundays are the days where you just don't want to do anything and you want to maybe lay around. Dude, this is the kind of scent that I'm going to have in my beard when I wear something like this. That oatmeal is, man, dude, it's so nice. It's so warm. It's just so comfortable. With the oatmeal, there's a really nice nuttiness to it. Man, dude, I love this one. This one's really good.
thank you. Yeah, this is one. Actually, it's funny. When I first started, I was going to do a Brewmaster where it changed with the seasons. So I started off with like a citrusy one at the beginning that was Brewmaster, and then it just got hard to like change it through the seasons. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to figure out, like a good, like, what would be a good scent as a Brewmaster. So found that roasted oatmeal stout, and it actually has a sprinkle of hop dust in it. I buy local hops here. I grind them up, and then I sprinkle a little in there. So actually that profile, the longer that hop dust stays in there, can potentially change that profile of that oatmeal stout and add a little bit of citrus almost, if you will. But it's definitely a very warm, yes, inviting. To me, it's like a great fall, like just hang out. Like you almost want to eat eat your own beard with it in. But yeah, it's one of the ones it's one of my favorites as well, especially in the fall time for sure.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely a fall scent. But for me, it's like if I had the availability, I would wear it pretty much every Sunday. Just nice. I really refuse to do just about anything on Sundays if I don't have to, and if I want to just kick it, that's a scent profile that I'm definitely going to put in. So, perfect. All right, man. I want to fly through this because I know we're at about an hour and 45 minutes in, and then we'll start wrapping up. I want to do a quick ranking of these, and I'm going to go ahead from I'll work my way up to number one. And then, yeah, dude, go ahead and kind of, as I go, kind of chime in,
Sure.
where you would kind of rank yours from, I guess, if you want to word it that way, least favorite
Yeah.
to favorites. So for me, I'm going to go ahead as we work our way up to number one. I would say I would start off with, just had it. I'm going to do KC Shuffle. That
Okay.
one, like we said, just what was it? The black currant and the cognac. Very unique, very something for me. I think it's like maybe once in a while type scent for me. So I think that's why I would probably rank it, more on that end there. What about you?
I would say, yeah, with everything that I've come out with recently, I wouldn't say at the very, very bottom. I'd probably put it, though, probably the next one or two
Okay.
up, like from the bottom. So it's changed. So, but Brian loves KC Shuffle. Like I said, it's hard for me. I love all my scents. So,
yeah.
KC Shuffle, actually, from time to time, I have it up in my bathroom always.
Okay.
But if I were to pick, I wouldn't put it in my top five, just because I have five others that I've come out since then that I prefer to wear. So
okay, all right, yeah, all right. So I'm gonna do Paris of the Plains will be next. I'm gonna have that one there, and then I'm gonna go with. And yeah, you guys, I did not prepare this before because I really wanted to dive into these and get a good feel out of these before I went ahead and I did my ranking system. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Commodore next. So we have KC Shuffle, Paris of the Plain, and then we have Commodore. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go. See, it's getting hard. It's getting hard because these.
You have a aficionado as well. It's just not in front of you as well. Don't forget that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with I'll go with the rainbows and unicorns. That's as fun of a scent it is. It's one of those, like once in a while type scents. But when you're really, feeling festive, that is a great scent to go to for sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll go with Gentleman next. Very, very good. I love the warmth to it. I love that it's, pretty much an all occasion type scent that you can wear. But I'm going to go ahead and put that one there. And then I'm going to go ahead and follow up with the Dignified Precision. I really feel like Precision and Gentleman really go like hand in hand together. They really are kind of on that same vibe, but still, I mean, again, two outstanding scents. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do Scholar. I'm going to do Scholar next. It's really good though. And then let's see here. J Monster. We'll go ahead and do J Monster here. All right. So should I include the Ambassador Reserve in the ranking?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead with the Ambassador Reserve. As well balanced as it is, I'm a person that can only do like so much coconut. So again, as good of a summer scent it is, only so much coconut. But then I'm gonna go. See, it's getting really hard now, like really hard. I'm gonna do that. We'll do the new release Esplendido. Again, I'm always so 50-50 on tobacco scents. So when I do in the mood for tobacco, though, this would be one that I would go with. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the Big Squeeze. I love citruses so much, and we're in the final five. We're in the top five here. So going on my number 5 is going to be the Big Squeeze there. Amazing citrus scent. I'm going to follow that up with Pioneer. I think this as number 4. I think Pioneer is the most underrated scent. I love the oud aspect in this, and I love that, frankincense and myrrh, nice flowery type oud scent, and then the lemon adds a nice little citrus aspect of it. And let's go ahead and go with Pineapple Express. Dude, we talked about how good that one is. Oud and pineapple. And then let's do Brewmaster. Brewmaster is my number 3. I think I messed up the ranking there. But yeah, it was my number 3. And then, of course, Space Cowboy. Very close to number 1, but how can I not choose Dignified Cousins as my number 1 for sure? So, yeah. So we broke down your entire line. What is it? 17 cents, I think. Yeah, like 17, 18 cents we broke down. Whole lot of information for you guys, but man, that was fun. Never done anything like that before. Never had an opportunity to do that, and I think that's really fun to be able to do that, especially when you love a company as much as Kyle and myself love. And what's up, Mel? Great to see you in here, bud. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, this Saturday we are dropping our very first review on Mel's beard collection, so please stay tuned for that on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So Beard Ron, got to dip out of here and get ready for work. Love and blessings to all of you. Major thanks to Grant and Cousin Joe. Hey, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you stopping in here. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. All right. Beard Wiley says, think I'm going to have to finally pick up Space Cowboy. Yeah, definitely. Space Cowboy, it's just something, it's so unique. It's just so unique. It's an experience that you're not gonna have anywhere else. So all right, man. Dude, is there anything else, man? Anything else that you want the folks to know about Beards Dignified? Plug away, man.
Give us a try. If you haven't, give us a try. Again, I think, with our prices and Dignified Talk 15, I mean, it's something that most people can hopefully afford. So, and that's the whole goal of this is, a good product, good quality product that you can get in your beard that, isn't going to cost you a lot. So, give us a shot. If you haven't, if you have, hit us up on Instagram, leave some reviews on our site. We love to hear from you. And thanks for everybody for coming in and staying as long as we did. It was fun. It was awesome. I break it down. You get to hear all the scents, see reactions. So I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. After breaking down all the scents, is there one that you're like now dying to put in your beard now after like talking about it?
Man, I might have to get me some Brewmaster and put
Dude,
it in.
I was gonna say that. I was like, I think I may put an order in for a butter because I want to wear that at night, like every night. I want
to. That's what I was using it for. When my last 10 that I had of that.
Yeah,
I was using it for nighttime, and it's just going to bed and just smelling that. It's great. So.
Yeah. That's probably going to be my next when I run out of, because I still have a few of your washes left, a little bit left. I think I'm going to pick up another Dignified Cousins in the wash, and I want to try Brewmaster in the wash too. I think that'd be really good for sure. But I got to get that in the butter, absolutely. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up. But again, check out the brand new Ambassadors Reserve. There is only a select amount left. Again, you're looking at cool water, coconut fig, and lime. A very good summer scent. If you really enjoy wearing scent profiles that match the season, you're going to want to check out that scent. And then, of course, we have Esplendido, a very good sweet tobacco scent. two totally different but two totally awesome scents that you guys are really the first to truly hear about.
Yep.
So if those two scents really pique your interest, go ahead and give those a go. Beard Wiley says, I'm going back and forth on Pioneer. Man, I can't say enough about Pioneer. I really enjoy the complexity of it. I really think it's I think it's easily his most underrated scent, but really a good one for sure. But really, I mean, you really can't go wrong. I mean, there's literally something for everybody in your collection. You got a good. You don't have an overwhelming amount. I mean, it seems overwhelming when I have them lined up like this, but when you're cruising the site, it's not an overwhelming amount. But it's still a good selection that I think covers all bases of what people look for when it comes to their scent profile. So Wiley, you can't go wrong with Pioneer, but I guarantee Grant has something that's really gonna tickle your taste buds for your beard for sure. So yep, Dignified Talk 15 will save you 15%. I got nothing else for tonight. I'm tired. Grant, you killed it again as always. Love having you on here. Thank you so much for the giveaways. Thank you so much for being you. So happy you're a Browns fan now. Pat Mahomes is overrated. And you guys have a great night. We will see you next week. Beards Life and everything in between. Peace.